Hello, my Yu-Gi-Oh enthusiasts, and welcome to another testing video. If you don't know, I run a Masochist series right now on the channel where I'm in Master Duel, attempting to basically play by just pulling random cards out of Master Packs. While it's pure insanity, it's not pure Yu-Gi-Oh! It's basically a sealed format where basically good luck against the meta relevancy of Master Duel. But a lot of the decks that I've surrendered to in that series is Sword Soul, and I really, really love Sword Soul. When I think I really got around Master Duel, and the first original period of release of Master Duel, I was in with Drytrons. But after that, I got into Sword Soul and played a lot of Sword Soul and Master Duel, mainly because Protoss was one hell of a card. Never played it in the physical TCG, but I played it a lot in Master Duel. And thanks to the ban list a while ago, Protoss came back to 1. So a very, very powerful card indeed, if you've never even seen what Protoss does. But anyways, let's do the card by card. 3 Moye, 3 Ecclesia, 3 Longyun. You could put this down to 2 if you wanted to. I still think 3 is good for consistency purposes. Double Taya, double Ashuna, triple Ashuna, double Vashuda. I would say if you're going to take out a Longyun, put in another Vashuda just so you can have it. Double Adhara, 1 Shatana, and then 1 Protoss, the newly limited Protoss. If you've never seen this, you cannot normal set. It must be suspended from your hand by banishing 3 monsters with the same attributes from your graveyard or face up field. Cannot be destroyed by card effects, and also you could declare 1 monster attribute on the field, destroy all monsters with that attribute, and then afterwards, attribute. Also, you cannot to the end of the turn, you play special summon monsters with that attribute. So this is really nice. So if you stick a fire on the board, like Longyun or like Ash Blossom, or really if your opponent sticks a fire on the board, that's all they have. You could just literally name fire, nuke the fires off, and then for like Snake Eyes, they can't do anything for an entire turn because there's no way to stop this. Once this effect resolves, it resolves until the end of till next turn. So, nonetheless, just a very, very powerful card. Reason it was put on the ban list, back in the day, it was at 3 of. So, again, typically, even at 3 of, you only played 1, you only never needed 1. But anyways, for the hand trap, triple Nibiru, triple Effect Veiler, triple Ash, double Ghost Bell. For the spells, 2 Heavily Dragon Circles, you can tribute a worm, add a worm monster for your deck to your hand. If you tribute on effect monster activate effect, you can special summon instead but negates its effects. And during the main phase, if you control a non-effect monster, you can banish this card from graveyard or add 1 tinny from your deck to your hand. You can only use one of those effects once per turn, so you can't do both in the same turn. Triple Sword Soul Emergence to find our Sword Soul monsters. Triple Infinite Permanence, and the 1 Blackout that we said after we do all our combos. Well, the extra deck did lose Baron Day to Fleur. That was one of the level 10s we really wanted to go into, but we'll compensate for that. We got triple Monk, 1 Shaman, triple Baxia. That's not a once per turn, spin 2 monsters or blow itself up, so you could do this multiple times. Double Chichao, 1 Draco Berserker, 1 Animancipator, Dragite, 1 Yazi, 1 Qin Ying, 1 Ruddy Rose, and 1 Xing Longyun. For the side, I have the extra Ghost Bell if we need it. I do have the Dimensional Shifter in here because we are running triple cross out, 1 Harpy's Feather Duster, triple Tactics Talent, triple Tactics Talent, I guess I should call it, triple cross out Designator, because again, a lot of the hand traps we are using are being used in other decks, so just crossing them out to actually stop plays against us, like the B-Rose against them and all that. Triple Roar Decree, because Labyrinth is still very much a powerful deck, so negating all other trap effects on the board is really nice. It doesn't really hurt us, as we only really have 3 trap cards. And then finally, 3 Evenly Matched, just to deal with big boards on the board, if we are happen to go second. So that is the deck. Let's take it to a best 2 out of 3 and see how well we do. Alright, folks, here we go. The game is afoot. We do have a bunch of hand traps, but I would like to go first to set up. Let's go with the scissors. He's probably going to go... Oh, no, we went the rock. We should have gone the paper. Oh, we opened real well. We opened Ecclesia. We opened Moye. This gets into the Taya, which will be pretty nice. We opened pretty well. Oh my goodness, the magician's rod? No, sir, no magician's rodding today. You're not going to be getting any of your spell traps, but the dark magician is here. All right, I will let you have the magician's souls. That is a lot easier to deal with than trying to deal with a dark magical circle. Ah, the dark magician man has appeared before us. Look on all of his dark magician glory. So go into Artemis, basically just linking out of the magician's rod so you can get into the graveyard. Yep, because I definitely am going to be using a lot of spell cards. Let's see. It sucks that he's got all of that. If you contribute one spellcaster, add this card to your hands. Oh, there's a good trap. Okay. There's a lot of things we can do here. Let's see. Your opponent controls more monsters than you do. Okay. As long as he controls more monsters than I do, I get Ecclesia. Which, of course, he does. I will be summoning a Ashuna. That is one monster. Ecclesia is still considered to be able to special summon. We will not trigger Ecclesia's effect right now. We are going to go into a Monk of the Tenny. We could get Adhara here. Adhara spin back one of his back row. Or do we just go into, let's just go Ecclesia, go into Taya. And then we can Baxia the back row. Taya effect, banish Ashuna. As much as it would be nice to probably maybe get Adhara. Okay, so that's an effect Veiler. I don't really care. Magician's Rod, tribute to add back to hands. Okay. Activate effects, show another Moye. Unless this is another effect, a skill drain. Okay, that is annoying. We'll go to the end phase. Wow, now I really wish I had done the Adhara, the Vashuda play. Okay, yeah, we will set one. We'll go to end phase. We're not going to trigger that just yet. Talk about it. Yeah, a skill drain and the headache. Now, I'm going to wait for this Magician's Rod to trigger. I think this is, if you control a spellcaster monster, your opponent can activate. If you control no spellcaster monsters, you can activate spells. Okay. Depending on what the two. We know one is a Rod, so we're just going to summon again. Why is its effect negated? You have a spellcaster monster. Oh, he's going to go battle. Okay. Well, let's see. Swing with the Dark Magician Man, and then I will blackout. I don't mind if, Alright, I'll blow the target out. Get rid of this. Oh, right, skill drains up. This rod's useless. Get rid of that. Yeah, get rid of that. I mean, if I literally draw into any one of my worm cards, I don't care. I have Moye. He knows I have Moye in hand. And I need that skill drain gone. I kind of actually do need all my skills being triggerable. Heavily Dragon Circle. Right, I don't control Spellcaster while actually not going for the Secret Village of Spectre. Battle phase. Punch over that, I guess. And emits. Let's go main 2. He doesn't control a spellcaster now. We activate this, tribute this Moye. This gets us into any monster we really need. Dark Magicians are dark. We could get Protoss. We could get Protoss. We do have 3 different sources here. And I just scream dark and he's dead for an entire turn. Go Moye. Moye effect. Show Protoss. Summon token. We go to Draco Slayer. No, I'm going to go Android here. Just to stop his magical circle from triggering at any capacity. We will draw one off of Moye. Ash is really nice. Protoss. Banish. 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 Into defense. We shall name Dark. Darks cannot be triggered. I mean, I really don't want to excavate anything, so there's nothing really to do. You know, end the turn. And my opponent cannot special summon Dark types, which means he can't go in that thing. If he tries to trigger a spell card, I just have Android to negate it, and I have an Ash in hand. So that is a win for us. All right, main game 2. Okay, so we are dealing with the Dark Magician Man. So he does have the ability to build into a board. So I'm going to get rid of the effect Veilers for evenly matches. Infinite permanences, I guess you should say. I'm going to get rid of... It doesn't really have like a lot of... The card effect that includes any of these effects. Add a card from your deck, hand or extra deck, special summon a monster from your graveyard. I guess that does work. I really would rather have the Harpies. Yeah, let's get rid of a Longyuan and put a Harpies in. The only thing would be to put in the triple. I think that's good enough. He only really has like one trap card. Now again, we are very much limited by spells because of the fact that he has Secret Village. But nothing we can't deal with. I don't see any reason why we can't like win. All honesty. I mean, we won game 1, and I thought, we're gonna struggle, but again, just shows the power of what Protoss is. All right, we're pretty much well built. Vashuda end phase. That's interesting. Okay, let's see what you got. Let's test the waters of his hands. Oh, interesting to me, but because Dark Magicians is not a pass an OTK strategy. Okay, so he did have an Ash in hand. Okay. As annoying as it is, let's just get the Vashuda into cycle for next turn. These even matches are not going to be dead. Unless he cleans my board up, then they won't be dead. We're going to go Moye. Moye effect. Show you Taya. You got no effects Veiler. All right. Summon. We will go into Chichao. Chichao effect. Chainlink 1 Chichao. Chainlink 2 Moye. Hilarious. We will get Longyuan. Add to hands. What do you have? Could he have a Nibiru? Well, guess that's the end of that. While the game was short between Dark Magicians, that's what this series is. It's a one-time take, taking to the ladder, seeing how we do in a best one shot. And, you know, we did show off the deck. We showed off power of just Protoss against certain strategies. We were able to summon a bunch of our things. We were able to do a lot of comboing. We were able to get through interesting deck. It looks like our opponent bricked in game 2. That was bad towards you get for Dark Magicians, but anyways, glad we could see the deck still play some very strong cards. But I want you to let me know your thoughts down in the comments on Sword Soul. Did you play Sword Soul back in the day? Did you ever still play Sword Soul? Do you enjoy having Protoss back in Sword Soul? Let me know all of that down in the comments. And while you're commenting, do make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you know if my videos go live for you. And we'll see you here next time on Mom Dragons TCG.